Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching Mexico versus Jamaica in CONCACAF Nations League 2023 Liga A Group A. Mexico contra Jamaica. La Liga de Nations de la CONCACAF 2023 Liga A Grupo A. The winner of this match will go to the CONCACAF Nations League Finals in June. The loser, or if there's a draw, Mexico would go. Mexico has to draw or win. They go to the finals. Jamaica has to win. Jamaica loses, they will still go to the CONCACAF Gold Cup as an automatic qualifier. They do not have to go through the prelims. That will be Suriname. Mexico would go to the Gold Cup and the Nations League Finals if they win. If Jamaica wins, same applies for them. Switch that around. I'm not completely ruling it out that Jamaica somehow finds a way to win. I'm not completely ruling it out. I'd love to see it. I'm not going to lie. But I'm not ruling it out. With that being said, starting 11s are as follows. For Mexico, Guillermo Ochoa, Cesar Montes, Jorge Sanchez, Jesus Gallardo, and Hector Moreno. Defensive midfield 2, Luis Romo and Edson Alvarez. Attacking midfield 3, Chucky Lozano, Orbelin Pineda, and Luis Chavez. Henry Martin, the striker. For Jamaica, in goal, Jamali Waits. The back 4, Javane Brown, Damian Lowe, Ethan Pinnock, Amari Bell. Defensive midfield 2, Ravo Morrison, Daniel Johnson. Attacking front. Midfield, Shamar Nicholson, Jamal Lowe, Leon Bailey, Bobby Reed, the striker. So that's what we got. 2 big games, or a big game, but 3 nights, 3 big games. We'll see 3 of the teams who end up playing in the final qualify. Of course, we won't be covering Costa Rica, Panama, because I have to review Canada, but I'll be watching it myself. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Rory, how we doing? Welcome. Estadio Azteca, Mexico versus Jamaica. Jamaica drew at the National Stadium last time out against Mexico, which put them in a position that they can win this group if they win the match tonight, which is, I guess, is all they want. How we doing, Dr. Negative? How we doing? Doing good. Just waiting for this match to kick off, teams to walk out. 90 minutes to decide who goes to the CONCACAF Nations League Finals in June from Group A of League A. Both teams are qualified for the Gold Cup automatically. They don't have to play the prelims. Suriname has to play the prelim. But Jamaica does have a chance to pull something out here, because if you watch the last game against Suriname, Mexico should have put them away easily. They did not. So, Jamaica, in theory, is better, so they should have a chance to at least pull something out of this. A draw would not be enough to put them through. They'll put them on 6 and Mexico on 8. But teams are about to walk out, and Ishmael El Faf is the referee tonight. Well, he was good at the World Cup. Excited for today, expecting to see some improvement from Mexico. If you're a Mexican fan, you better hope they improve. Playing at the Azteca is going to be harsh, but again, that's probably the case. But let's remember, the Jamaicans, the last time they went to the Azteca, they didn't draw, but they should have drew. Check again. At Mexico, they lost 2-1. They should have drawn, but they blew it late. But they should have drawn. So I feel like that result was a little bit unfair when they went in September of 21. Now it has been 2 years. It was about to be 2 years, but Mexico hasn't gotten better in those 2 years, and Jamaica has gotten good bigger names, I should say, over those past 2 years. So Mexico's been stagnant for 2 years at the very best of times. Jamaica has gotten bigger names, but it just hasn't transformed on the pitch. Maybe this is the time it does. Nice. Nice. Teams are walking out, ready to hear the anthems. Jamaica got nice anthem jackets. That's nice. I want one. I want one. Nice yellow jerseys too, but Jamaica's anthem first. How we doing, Mile High? Mile High says, go Rapids. It ain't fun being a Rapids fan right now, isn't it? "90 minutes to see who goes to the Nations League Finals. Very likely should be Mexico, but anything can happen. Can Hal Grimson shock the world, or shock CONCACAF at least, and shock Mexico? We'll find Hal Grimson's first competitive match as the manager of Jamaica. He took Iceland to the World Cup in 2018. And Jamaica, in theory, is better, so, and has more resources. So you would think they should be able to get something out of this or build something going into 26. But with that being said, Mexico. Mexico's anthem. I see some people repping the Mexico baseball team in the crowd. That's nice. I gotta say, I was shocked that Mexico made it damn near hard on Japan to win that semifinal game in the World Baseball Classic. I respect it, though. Mexico in the green, Jamaica in the yellow, of course. Tomorrow, of course, the United States plays El Salvador. Canada plays on Tuesday. All 3 teams are in the catbird seat going into their last matches. And as long as they win or draw, they all will go through. Did you watch the last game, UEFA Euro qualifiers? Watched the Italy game, and they didn't look bad against Malta. Malta played really worse. They were supposed to win that game. Okay? I didn't watch that game. I couldn't find a way to watch it. That's why I didn't cover it. I hated that being the case, unless something happened under my nose that I didn't know about. But they won. They were supposed to win. They won. But it was still not as good as you would have wanted it to be. And hell, Malta had good moments at points too. So, Mexico. Guillermo Ochoa, Cesar Montes, Edson Alvarez, Luis Romo, Orbelin Pineda, Hector Moreno, Luis Chavez, Jorge Sanchez, Henry Martin, Chucky Lozano, and Jesus Gallardo, the starting 11 for Mexico. They got to show the refs first, but we know Ismael El Fath is the referee, the center ref, El Fath. Not too bad. If he calls it like the World Cup, if he calls it, hasn't had problems in MLS this year either so far. Corey Parker, Kyle Atkins, the ARs, Rubio Vasquez, the 4th official. And it doesn't seem like there's any VAR in this group stage, but we'll see what happens in the final stage. The Jamaica yellow jerseys are awesome, and they don't put names on them. A little bit of confusion there on the coin toss. Shamar's, no. Low is captaining. Jamaica, Jamali Waite in goal, Amari Bale, Ethan Pinnock, Leon Bailey, Daniel Johnson, Ravo Morrison, Shamar Nicholson, Bobby Reed, Damian Lowe, the captain, Jamal Lowe, and Javane Brown, starting 11. Purple hat, the player of the game last night. Nice. Wasn't that sort of like Joker hat? Is that what it kind of looked like? That's what it kind of looked like to me. Kolka versus Hal Grimson. Ochoa doing crowd service. I have the TV muted, so I had no idea. Well, Rocky hates Elfath. Well, I mean, I do too, but I have to admit, Elfath hasn't been too bad since the World Cup. I haven't really seen any classic Elfath moments out of him. He's gotten better. I have to admit it. Wilfred Nonto from Leeds got injured in 22 minutes against Malta. Yeah, I heard about that too. Like, Nonto's been great for Leeds, but for Italy, it's just not came together for him. So, where it matters for me, he ain't sold me yet. Game's about to kick off. You say 7 o'clock, but really 7:08. I think I get it now. They were doing a rest in peace message with the black armbands or the ribbon for a Mexican comedian. That's as far as I can tell. Because they showed a shot of the video on the screen, scoreboard. And match about to kick off here at the Azteca. Mexico kicks off. Mexico in the green. Jamaica in the yellow with green shorts. 0-0. Here we go. Yep, Conte got sacked. Stellini, the new manager. I wonder if that's interim or current, or full-on manager. But I'd honestly just let him finish out the season and wait till the summer and see what they could get. Just like Nagelsmann should wait for the summer to see what openings come up as well. With that being said, Jamaica. Ethan Pinnock on the ball from Brentford in England. Jamaica have to win. Where's the seller, the bandwagon cheating galaxy? I don't know. Interim to the end of the season. That's what I thought. Stellini interim for Tottenham. Okay. Guillermo Ochoa with a goal kick. Jamaica have to win to go to the Nations League finals. Mexico could win or draw. They just cannot lose at home. They had a tough time with Suriname. Let's see if they upgrade a little bit. But I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt until if I know differently and they look better. Technically, it's not giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. That's just saying, yeah, they looked better on the night. With that being said, oof. I mean, I wouldn't be happy either. Conte's a great manager. I was mad when Chelsea got rid of him. Then Sadi came in, and I was good with that. Two minutes in, 0-0, 0-0. Mexico playing around with the ball at midfield, not really doing anything with it. Jamaica's going to have to conserve energy and hit off the break. That's facts. If they want to win this match, they're going to have to hit off the break. 2 minutes in, Mexico cross past the post, goal kick for Waite. Jamali Waite replacing Andre Blake. Andre Blake got injured a couple of weeks ago for Philadelphia. It's not Hal Grimson freezing out Blake. Blake got injured, of course. Blake couldn't even play the second leg against Alianza. That was Bendik, and Philly has gone with Bendik since. which hasn't really went horrible, but Ochoa gets that goal kick. HJU says, Viva Chucky. Third minute. Because, yeah, Blake got hurt when they played Chicago. Philly played Chicago before they played Alianza again, and that's when Andre Blake got injured. Yep. So Hall Grimson goes with White. In goal. Headed away. Nice clearance, Jamaica. That should be a foul against. Yep, free kick for Jamaica, for the Reggae Boys. In the 4th minute. 0-0. Settle was said. Great play there. Great play there by Amari Bell to cut that out. Great play. Had to take a shot, but he wasn't afraid to take the shot. Tough play. Johnson dropping back heavily, but they play the ball forward. Oh, here could be a chance. Straight to Ochoa. Lofted straight to Ochoa. Jamaica could have easily made Mexico pay there. Jamaica ain't afraid right now, I can tell you that much. That hits the referee, going to be a drop ball for Jamaica. Hits Elfaf, drop ball. Looks like there's an injury. Looks like Alvarez holding his foot as he went down. Got stomped on as Leon Bailey was coming down. Free kick for Mexico. Thorns kicked Orlando Pride's ass. I saw that. Yeah, the Thorns, I heard about it. The Thorns are always good on the pitch. They always are. I've never seen them be bad. Free kick here for Mexico. Chavez took a crazy good free kick at the World Cup. Can he do it again? 6th minute. Puts it over, and that was Pineda who took the free kick, actually. Chavez was standing over it with him. Mexico trying to work it around the zone. What a save, Jamali Waite. What a save. What a save. No Winvo due to roaches. I hope he's okay. Corner for Mexico. Cross in, headed away. Into the mixer, but that'll be cleared away for a goal kick. Too many bodies. Not enough opening. Goal kick for Jamali Waite for Jamaica. I think Waite's pretty good, actually, so far. It's only been 7 minutes, but it's not like it's a big drop-off from Andre Blake. As big as I would have thought. That was the one thing I was scared of for Jamaica's sake. Shot! Goal! 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 Golazo! Golazo! Aso! 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 Bobby Reed! 1-0! Oh my word! 1-0 Jamaica. Bobby Reed in the 7th minute. Jamaica had to do something like that to get the lead, and damn it, they did. Bobby Reed lets one rip past Guillermo Ochoa. Golazo. I'll say 8th. Oh my God, top bins. Oh my God. Just lets one rip and it just dips in and chips over Ochoa. What a beautiful goal. Bobby Reed, the boy from Bristol. 8th minute. 1-0 Jamaica. Now hold the hell on. Come on. As it stands, Jamaica is going to the CONCACAF Nations League Finals in June. They have another 82 minutes plus stoppage time to hold, but I mean, damn. This may just shock the world. Who knows? June 15th and 18th will be the semifinals and finals of CONCACAF Nations League. We'll be there for it. Jamaica, damn. Jamaica. Boom. Don DeMarco. Bobby Reed just, whoa. That was awesome. That was awesome. And oh, Jamaica might just score on the break again. They just may. Could they make it 2? No, it'll be clear. And Ochoa gets to it. Jamaica was this close to making it 2. Oh my. Will Mexico react? Will they break or get angry? It looks like they almost broke right there. So I think we have our answer. I don't think Mexico's angry. I just think they're shocked. If I'm Jamaica, I go for another. You almost had them again there. Jamaica has to press for another. Mexico, how on earth you're bad against Jamaica? Put your MF and head back down, you bums. Mexico, it's time. If I'm Jamaica, I press for another. To hell with worrying about getting scored on. You have to win. If you want to go to the Nations League Finals, a draw don't help you. You're going to the Gold Cup anyway. A loss doesn't put you at 3rd and put you in the prelims. You have to win. You have to win. Losing, a draw don't do you nothing. It don't even do anything for your coefficient. If you're Jamaica, you have Mexico on the ropes. They're scared. They're shocked. Not scared. They're shocked. You almost scored on them a second time 5 seconds later, pretty much. You push for another if you're Jamaica. You have them on the ropes. Up 2 going into the second half. If you draw, at worst, it's going to end up being a draw, but that's a loss to you if you're Jamaica. Mexico, a draw is still a win. I was surprised by the goal. The crowd is booing. I'm not surprised. But Bobby Reed went and just said, well, hell, if we have to win, I'm putting it on frame. And he lobbed it, and it had a beautiful dip to chip Ochoa. Like a beautiful bend just to chip Ochoa. It was freaking amazing. Like, now I understand booing Mexico, but if you're a Mexican fan, you got to look at that goal and be like, damn, that was beautiful. Cross, headed away. See, Jamaica has them on the ropes. Look, they have them on the ropes. How we doing, Ozan? Jamaica put in trouble in paradise for Mexico. I told y'all nothing's changed. I told y'all nothing's changed with Mexico. The Suriname game should have been a warning. But it wasn't. Diego Coca is just a fresh coat of paint. There's no change. And Blitzo on this channel, formerly Moxie, commented on my video about Suriname, Mexico, and he said he feels like that they're making Coca call up some of these players that aren't good enough for Mexico, and if he doesn't, they'll fire him. Like he has to call some of these players up that aren't good enough. And I would believe it the way the FMF works. I would believe it. Coca can't completely do the changes he wants to, or make the changes he wants to make. And I believe it. I believe it. I think he's told to call up some players that he doesn't want to call up. And it doesn't help his system. I think he wants complete buy-in. Or Outlaws were frauds, and he was a fraud too. Either way. Here's Jamaica. They could break. Shamar Nicholson. Shamar. To Cross, plays it back. 13th minute. 1-0, Jamaica. 1-0, Jamaica. I said Mexico ain't changed. And I was just talking about your comment you posted on my last Mexico video about you think Colca is having to call up players he doesn't want to call up. So you can elaborate on that in the chat as well if you want to. They are. And they're afraid, right? They're not afraid. They're shocked right now. And Jamaica has them on the ropes. If I'm Jamaica, I go for a second, which they are. They are. With Hallgrimsson, they have a killer instinct. This is interesting. This is interesting. Jamaica has a big killer instinct with Hallgrimsson. I love it. I love it. It's exactly what you would want to see if you're a Jamaican fan. If you're a Mexico fan, you're angry, and the whole stadium's booing, which doesn't surprise me. Shocked, definitely. They're acting shocked. Jamaica could get that second one. I mean, if I'm Jamaica, I go for it. And they look like they are, because with Hallgrimsson, it looks like they have that killer instinct they didn't have with Tapa or Paul Hall. They have a killer instinct. So maybe this game does go Jamaica's way and they make the CONCACAF Nations League finals. We need a 2014 Mexico. So you want the U.S. to save your ass. That can't happen. They're not in your group. Crowd is very fickle. They'll cheer once they scored as if nothing happened. I've traditionally supported Mexico after Canada, of course, but kudos to Jamaica today. Jamaica's damn good. I like what Hallgrimsson is doing. That's probably offside. Shamar. Oh, amazing. Yep, offside. But that was an amazing bounce up. Free kick for Mexico, 15th minute. I want to see Jamaica hold this. I really do. I don't think it's a secret that I have a soft spot for Jamaica. I don't think it's a secret. But Romo is open. Can he take the shot? Cross. Header! That's going to go out for... Nope, still with Mexico to cross. Mexico fans are not booing at Mexico. They're booing at FIFA. Explain to me what you mean by booing at FIFA. Like, what did FIFA do? Are you proud of Jamaica? Will Jamaica versus Mexico sell out Busch Stadium? I'm proud of Jamaica. I don't think Jamaica versus Mexico would sell out Busch Stadium. I don't think there's a heavy group of Jamaicans or Mexicans in the St. Louis area that could sell out Busch Stadium. Busch Stadium's a big stadium. So, 2-1 Mexico or 1-1. It could end up going that way because of the altitude, but I would love to see Jamaica versus Mexico at Busch, and I would love to see it sell out. I would buy tickets to that, absolutely. But I don't know if it would sell out Busch. Maybe City Park. But Busch, which I don't know if they'll even use Busch anymore now they have City Park. Unless it's like of course, a European friendly in the summer, I think they would use Busch. But anything else, like U.S. games or CONCACAF games, I think they'd use City Park now. Because they're doing that for the women's team, U.S. women's national team. They're coming to St. Louis again, I think next month, and it's going to be at City Park. So, Ochoa's bad ever since he's been in Serie A. How on earth did Club America send the best goalkeeper to Serie A? Seriously, WTF Club America. Cross, nice. Shot, goal! Goal! Mexico ties it back up. Orbelin Pineda with a tap-in. Orbelin Pineda ties it back. Horrible defensive failure by Jamaica there. Orbelin Pineda with a tap-in. 1-1. Orbelin, easy tap-in, beats two defenders. That's not a golazo. That was just a goal. Beats Jamali Waite, basically nutmegs him. Good goal by Orbelin Pineda, and it's tied in the 18th minute. 10 minutes later, Orbelin ties it up. Almost Mexico tied up. Did you see how awesome St. Louis sellout looked? At like a European crowd. Yep, I saw. City Park's looked amazing for the 2 games they've played. They're booing at FIFA for not paying the Mexican president Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. They're supposed to be paying taxes at Mexico, but the commissioner refuses to pay them. Okay, that makes sense. In my comment, I talked about how maybe Coca cares about Mexico and doesn't want to call up most of the players that are on Mexico's roster, but he's being blackmailed to do it by the FMF because of how greedy the FMF is and how much money they make from sponsorships for most of the players. And if Coca dares to not call him up, the FMF will fire him. Yeah, I do believe that. I believe that 100%. Yes. I believe without the big 3 having to qualify out of CONCACAF, I think Jamaica is going to make the 2026 World Cup. I think they will. Especially with Hal Grimson. I'd put money on it. I'd put money on it right now. I'm not saying Jamaica's finished, but Mexico definitely got a goal that they needed in a pretty scrappy way. I will say that much. A draw for Mexico is a win. A draw for Jamaica is a loss pretty much in this case. But Mexico got a scrappy goal that they needed to get. Chucky, you're saying Chucky's going to score. We'll find out. 19th minute. Very Argentina-style cross low in the area, taking a shot off the rebound. And Orbelin had a great run to basically break pass to get that shot off, which I have to give him props for that. That was a beautiful shot. But that's like the best Mexican moment in these past 2 games. That's like the most open play goal Mexico has had in the past 2 games from Orbelin. Because they were barely onside for Johan. Alvarado was an own goal. It's not over till November. This is a new season. Unless you're talking about Europe. But they still got a month left in Europe. Or actually 2, my bad. They actually got 2, but 1.5. That is probably the most Captain Obvious stuff I've ever read. No offense, but yeah, that's probably going to happen. Like, oh, here comes Jamaica. Like, I've never seen a team not have their confidence deflated when they don't get a goal, when they get a goal scored on them. Here comes Jamaica. Bobby Reed. Cross. That's going to go over. I mean, if a team's confidence doesn't deflate with a goal, you're either really good mentality monsters or you just know you're going to win. You're going to find a way to win, which that's very. Also, Jamaica's new Adidas shirt. I love it. I think it's a beautiful shirt. And that jacket, that anthem jacket was even more beautiful. I want something out of that line, whether it be the shirt or the jacket or both, frankly. And I'm not really a jacket guy, but if the jacket's all I have, I'll wear it on stream for Jamaica. Jeez. It's nice. 22nd minute. Conte leaving Spurs is good for Conte, horrible for Spurs, because Conte actually cared. He wanted to make them good. The board didn't agree. He called out the board. They fired him because they didn't want to change their ways. Tottenham is going to be the same team they've been for years. Top 7. In the top 7, but nowhere higher than 3rd. That's what it is. Tottenham is destined to be what they are. Mexico playing at the Estadio Azteca, Vamos Chucky and Memo Ochoa. That's out for a corner. Bad header. I like Mexico's jerseys too. Adidas has had really good jerseys this year. Like since the World Cup and the MLS jerseys, and I'm sure the jerseys that'll come out for European football in the summer, Adidas has made some really good kits. I like this current template. Like, it's a template, but you can't really tell it's a template. Cross in, over the bar, goal kick for Waite, 23rd minute. Like, I like what Adidas is doing. TFC looked great. I mean, yeah, they've had some worse kits, but I even like the keeper kits. At first, I didn't really, but I kind of like them now. Especially the green. Timbers away jersey is beautiful. I mean, hell, you could just go buy a freaking Mexico away jersey, and it's pretty much the same thing because they ripped off the Rose City kit. Mexico legitimately ripped off the Rose City kit for their away kit. You do realize that, right? Like, if Mexico was like, hey, Portland, can I copy your homework? I won't make it noticeable. And they copied their homework. And it was sort of noticeable. That's exactly what they did. Rory would agree. Seriously, look at them side by side. I'm not wrong. I was out drinking with a buddy of mine, and he's a big Lazio fan. Their new Mizuno home shirts are fired. They have Mizuno home shirts? I'm going to have to check those out. 24th minute. Exactly. Playing forward. Nice defensive play by Jamaica. Like, just look at them side by side. Mexico copied Portland. Except on a different... Well, is it even on a different template? It may be a slightly different template, but they did. No, I don't even think it was a different template. It looks like it was similar template. Well, there you go. USA will be repeat champions. You still got Canada to worry about. 25th minute. I hope it's Canada versus Mexico in the semifinals. Canada would whip Mexico. No joke. No joke. Of course, Canada has to draw Honduras at the very least, if not beat them. But, you know, I think they will. 26th minute, or 25th minute. Uno. If Roman Reigns beats Cody Rhodes' bloodline. What? Canada is done. I don't think so. Let's also realize that Herdman wasn't there because he got red carded in that shit show down in Honduras during the last Nations League game. Biello's not a good coach. Herdman wasn't able to pump up the Canadian players. He will be in Toronto, and he will be, God willing, in Vegas. Honduras versus Canada. We'll be watching that on Tuesday. Saw Solo, Sokoa, West Valley, Utah. That's nice. 26th minute. Be live tomorrow. I will be for United States, El Salvador. Tuesday, Canada, Honduras. Then Wednesday, Thursday, I may just do that. But let me look into it. But I may. How we doing, Connor? I'm considering it. I feel like Chelsea's going to chaos their way to the Champions League. So. US El Salvador would be amazing. Yep. And then Canada, Honduras. Then Wednesday, Thursday off. Friday, we'll do TFC 2 versus Chicago 2. Saturday, Toronto, Charlotte. Chelsea's in trouble. Do you realize that when Chelsea's in crisis, they win the Champions League? You don't want them this way. You don't want them this way. I'm just saying. Mexico blocked away. 28th minute. Imagine a Chelsea Crystal Palace friendly at Yankee Stadium. I think that would be great, honestly. I don't think Crystal Palace has the clout to be over in America, but, you know. Cross in. Jamaica looking for another. That was. We all do. I'll look it up. 29th minute. Mexico, great defensive play, and here's a break. Edson Alvarez freaking running like grease lightning. Cross. Switches the play. Mexico. Cleared away. Crystal Palace is the least popular team from... Now, it'd be for TFC against NYCFC, but... Oh, it is raining down there in Mexico. I didn't... Yeah. Well, no, I think Fulham. Fulham's the least popular team from London. Besides, they're owned by that money mark Tony Khan. Well, and his father. Or they're owned by Shahid. They're owned by Shad Khan, and that money mark Tony Khan has director of football operations or something like that. Money mark. At least when it comes to football, you have financial fair play. And besides, I don't think Jamaica throw in, and yeah, it's starting to rain down in Mexico. Game's about to get wild. Yeah, it is pouring. Like you could tell. 30th minute. Throw in. Plays through. Shamar. Can't get the shot off, but good run for sure. Shamar cross. That's out for a goal kick. Actually, no, corner. Try right now to go get you some coffee at Beans and Brews. Beans and Brews. Like, is that a coffee place with a regular bar? I know you brew coffee too, but that just seems like a great idea. Like naming a restaurant Beans and Brews and it's a coffee shop with a bar, like craft beer. That would be genius. Actually. Am I wrong though? That'd be genius. You got the hipsters in both ways. You got hipsters for coffee and craft beer. Cross in. Pause it. Oh, own goal! Own goal! Jamaica are up 2-1. 2-1. Oh my word! 32nd minute. It's an own goal. Autogol. Autogol. Oh my word. Jamaica have the lead once again. Cross in from Jamaica. And is it headed in? Hold on. Nope. Own goal. Alvarez off the knee. Edson Alvarez. Own goal. Auto goal. Edson Alvarez. Off the knee. Bad deflection. in the 33rd. 2-1, Jamaica. Stop the rain. Crazy. And they're going to kick off. Mexico kicks off in the 33rd. Alvarez, WTF. I don't, like, he was just there. I can't get to, if I was a Mexican fan, yeah, I mean, I could get mad, but he was right there. The ball fell into his knee, and Ochoa didn't even watch the path of it. Like, that's as much on Ochoa as it is Alvarez. Like, if we're being honest, that's as much. Coca is worse than Tata at this point. Yeah, at least Tata didn't lose in Jamaica. Man, to see the meltdown of Mexican fans would be peak. Rain delay. Rain delay. 34th minute. They're going to the locker room for a rain delay. With 34 minutes. But we'll stay live. Don't worry. Rain delay. Welcome to your Gila Tech rain delay. This could be called the rain delay game very soon, but right now we will stay live. Let me do it like this. Hold on. There we go. We put the rain delay in the book. We put the rain delay in the book. 2-1. Mexico will come back. We'll find out. But you can eat. I'm not. So far, yeah, why not? Let's talk about the stats. Rain delay. Mexico, Jamaica, 2-1. I can't believe it. Let's talk about the stats as it stands. Why not? Because we kind of have to. All right. Rain delay. And Jamaica is in the catbird seat. I guess I got to put it on CONCACAF's website for the stats. Font Mob. Jesus. Font Mob. Well, there you go. This is... Hope Jamaica hold on. Me too. But that's... I'm going to, we know, I have a soft spot for him. Let's see. Because the stats on Font Mob are not coming up. So let's see if everything's on. It is. Doesn't look like it to me. All right. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm like, what? That was the early Mexico match. the first one. All right, here we are. Now that's correct. All right. I was like, wait, what? Okay, there we go. Here we are. Stats at the Gila Tech range. Heal your home with Gila Tech. All right, here we go. Boom, boom. Let me. Mexico fam will be saying like, Vuelve a poner tu maldita cabeza en tu trasero. Means put your MF and head back down, you bum. That didn't sound too bad reading it. Stats at the half, or well, almost the half, but really just the rain delay. 4 shots to 2, 2 shots on goal to both shots on goal for Jamaica. 1 assist to 0, 2 steals to 4, 2 fouls to 2, 56% possession to 44% possession, 0 offside to 0, 1 corner to 1, 118 correct passes to 80, 27 incorrect passes to 21, 145 passes to 101, 81% pass accuracy to 79, no cards, yellow or red so far in this match. Jamaica is doing their part. I can't say they're playing better. Mexico, Mexico's playing their home game. Imagine Coca on his second match gets an Aztec Cazo done by Jamaica. That would be the most crazy stuff I've ever seen. But we have a rain delay that could say actually do a halftime, or this will technically be their halftime. And then once 45 hits, we'll find out. Because it honestly wouldn't be worth it, but we'll find out. Let me look at the weather. This is my moment. Weather in Mexico City. This is my moment. Weather in Mexico City. And it's got to be lightning that did it, because Mexico City radar. Let me see if I can read this. Here we go. AccuWeather. There we go. Mexico City, thunderstorms, lightning. Mexico City. Oh, yeah. There's a big sail running into Mexico City right now. Oh, yeah. That's going to take at least. It'll pass through by 7 o'clock. Or, wait, no. No, is this? Oh, it's their time. Okay, so 46. So if it's 46, it's going to pass through within about 10 minutes. By 8 o'clock, it should be past Central. So, yeah, okay. So about 10 minutes of a rain delay. About 10 minutes. I mean, yeah, I am. It's the lightning, but it's got to be past. So I'd say about 8:15, the game will be back on. If it's not, there's a problem. It ain't that big of a sell. But there we go. I mean, I am a weather hobbyist, but I taught everything I need to know about meteorology, but I can track weather just as good as I do football. Like, I know everything about meteorology, and I taught it all myself. Taught it all to myself, so. You're lucky I did. But it's not that big of a sell. It should be passed by 8:15 or 8 o'clock, 8:15 if they need that extra time to see the lightning pass. 8:15, the game should be on by 8 at the earliest, 8:15 if they need to warm up again, but it should be pretty quick. Troops is celebrating the Jamaica goal. He's going crazy, yelling loud and proud. Nice. Happy for Troops. Yep. Cellar door, where are you, bandwagon? I have coffee in my car to spray paint your Galaxy to Timbers logo with green paint. What? What? I've never heard of that before. Like, are you saying, like, I taught myself everything I know? And I was like 8, 6 to 10, 8 to 10. So it's like auto. Does that mean you taught yourself? I understand that. I just don't know where the freaking Timbers came from. I thought you were an RSL fan. There you go. That's pretty good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Waiting for the rain delay to end. Yeah, that was a great play. They're showing the highlights. That was a great goal. Spray paint your car red for Red Bulls. You just want to spray paint people's cars now, do you? Graffiti. 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 Yeah, it looks like the clouds are passing. Maybe this is quicker than we thought. So, Troops is going wild. Honestly, no excuses. I know Mexico's been playing bad, to be fair. Mexico's had bad luck. Both of Jamaica's goals have been total lucky flukes. I don't know if the Bobby Reed goal was a fluke. Now, I will admit the own goal was a fluke, but Bobby Reed had a beautiful strike. So, Donovan Joseph says, Jamaica, come on. Jamaica, they're in the lead at the rain delay. So should I say what happened at the rain delay, then halftime, then the second half? Gila Tech rain delay. Good, because paydays are much better. Crackle is much better. Crunch bars. We really going there. Not this season, but hopefully 2024, 25. But at some point, yes. But not this season. I know that for sure. Beautiful strike, but against a washed-out keeper. Ochoa always gets those scored on him. I mean, Ochoa, well, yeah, he sucked in Serie A, so that's fair. That's actually fair. But if Mexico makes a comeback, $10 super chat. You really want me to turn? Well, if Jamaica loses, I get $10. If they win, I get to laugh at Mexico. So, yeah, fair enough. Technically, a draw counts because if they draw, you still go through the Nations League finals. So let's just make sure if Mexico draws or wins, that's a comeback. Because you don't have to win the group. You just have to draw. I'm trying to see. I mean, yeah, they'll probably make the full comeback, but, Jamaica needs one more. Jamaica wins 20. I accept. I accept. So that's your word. Okay. How the hell did Mexico get an own goal? Edson Alvarez, the ball hit him in his knee. It popped in, and Ochoa wasn't even tracking it. He was just standing there. This is as much on Ochoa as it is on Alvarez. Seriously, if you look at that play, it was right there. Ochoa just had to dive, and he would have saved it. He wasn't tracking it. He let it roll in. The man legitimately just stood there as Alvarez deflected it. He had the time to just drop and make the save. So it's as much on Ochoa as it is Alvarez. Just because it's under Alvarez's name doesn't mean it's not on Ochoa. Ochoa was just standing there. Just standing there with freaking no awareness of what was happening. Some Alex Bono type stuff. He's just standing there with absolutely no... Okay, so they're going to warm up a bit. So, yeah, probably about 8:15. Jamaica, yes. Memo Ochoa turning into Bono. Yep. Pinche Ochoa. Draw 0 super. So, Mexico wins 10, Jamaica 20. Okay. Jamaica win 3-2. Be awesome to see. And then I get to laugh at Mexico. Boo the FMF. Well, yeah, that you should have been doing that since. You should have been saying that 2 years ago, frankly. That's what I'm saying about Ochoa. Oh, I get it, because 8's Ocho. I get it. Ochoa. I'm like, wait, hold on. Mexico put Lopez in goal. Hold on. They have Cordova or Acevedo and who's up? Well, yeah, there's only 2 keepers in the squad, or on the match day squad. Acevedo should start. Who's on the bench? Yes, definitely. Bukayo Saka is the best right winger in the world right now. Yep, I agree, 100%. Arsenal wouldn't win the league if he wasn't playing as good as he is right now. Who's on the bench? For Mexico, on the bench is Acevedo, Jose Rodriguez, Julian Araujo, Nestor Araujo, Johan Vasquez, Gerardo Arteaga, Carlos Rodriguez, Diego Lainez, Eric Gutierrez, Roberto Alvarado, Santiago Jimenez, and Raul Jimenez. Which Santi's like the only one that may actually make a difference. Maybe Piojo Alvarado. Why are you not starting Lainez? My question is, why is Lainez not starting over freaking Jesus Gallardo? Teams are walking out. They're going to warm up a bit. Yeah, maybe 8:05. Santi is solid. I agree. I said he's the only one who could help. You start Henry Martin over Santi Jimenez and freaking Jesus Gallardo over Lainez. That's foolish. They don't care about Nations League, do they? Oh, Gallardo's playing at left back. Oh, CONCACAF. My bad. CONCACAF's website got me wrong. Yeah, they don't have it right. Again, as per, they don't have it right. My bad. I was looking at CONCACAF's website, and I was just thinking, so 4 at the back, 4-3-3. My bad. Yeah, Gallardo's playing at left back. So that would be Chucky, Henry Martin. Who? I guess it'd be Pineda. Well, no, Pineda's in the midfield. So it's Sanchez? CONCACAF's website screwed it up. But again, should have still started Lainez at the wing with Chucky and Santi Jimenez. Not based off performance, but name for name potential. Who's the best squad in order from North America? Potential? USA, Canada, Mexico. USA has some really good potential. If they get Balogun, if Pepe keeps playing the way he does, if Luca De La Torre breaks in that midfield, yeah, USA's got a lot of potential. Like, performance, Canada would be first. But USA has that potential. If you look at their squad, they're going to restart here. Free corner for Mexico to restart. They didn't even really train. 8 o'clock. Okay. We're not too far off. Luis Chavez to take the corner. Jamaica has to clear this. If they want any chance to win, they have to clear this. 33rd minute. They have 12 minutes plus stoppage time to play before halftime. Is Elfaf timing it off an Apple Watch? Headed away. That's cool, actually. I didn't know they'd let him do that. It is the 34th. It's getting to the 34th minute. 33:44 right now. And it started at the top of the hour. So if they have a true halftime, which if I'm them, like maybe I'll give 5 minutes and like that extra time powwow, but they shouldn't have a halftime. They already had it. Am I wrong? Technically, you already had halftime. Headed back. Jamaica has a chance to get it. Nope, cleared away. Jamaica running for that ball, though. Like, they've already had halftime, technically. It's the 35th minute now. 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Like, I've never seen that. I've never seen a referee use an Apple Watch to time a match. It always looks like one of those sports watches from like freaking like Psycho or something, Seiko or something. It looks like one of those, or Armatron, I've never seen. That's cool though. 35th minute. Throw in for Jamaica with 10 to go. This is the ref that gave Abubakar the red against Brazil. Well, I mean, he did take his shirt off on a yellow. Elfath wasn't wrong to do that. He was on a yellow and he took his shirt off. Abubakar, that's a red because that's a second yellow. What happens if Mexico takes the L point-wise? They're second in the group. They've already qualified automatically for the Gold Cup, mind you, the Gold Cup. They will not go to the Nations League finals. Jamaica will win the group by a point, 6, 7, 8 by a point. It'll be 8-7 to 1. Suriname is in the prelims. They didn't get enough points. They finished third. Mexico loses. They'll be in the Gold Cup automatically because they got second. But they will not be in the Nations League finals. They'll be second by a point. Jamaica has to win to go to the Nations League finals. Football friend, hello? Well, actually, now that you say that, pro referees get free Apple Watches due to the Apple TV deal. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Product placement. Jesus, that's genius. Well, maybe not here, but I guess it is. I have an Apple Watch. I just need a new one. That one bricked. What happens if Mexico takes the L? Nice work. Football, very good video. Thank you. Here comes Jamaica. That's out for a throw-in. I charged it before I was going to use it. I found out it bricked. Something wrong with the Mexican defense. Yep. I need a new Apple Watch. The doom seed germinated in that Apple Watch. It's bricked. I've never had an Apple device, iPod, iPad, phone, germinate the doom seed. That did, though. And if you watch Rhett and Link, you'll get the reference. The iPod song, Chip passed the post goal kick. Technically. 38th minute. It doesn't turn on. Yeah, there was a point where I needed to update the software. It never did. So it stopped syncing to my phone. Then about a year ago, maybe a little bit over, it bricked. It doesn't even turn on. And even if I charge it, what is Kolka doing in training and locker room to make his team perform like this? I have no idea. Like, I'm surprised just in general that this is going to shit. Like, I thought Kolka was better than this. I thought there would be a new era, but he lied. I have no idea. And I'm being frank. Mexico, I don't know what Kolka's doing in the locker room or doing in training. Maybe he's one of those people who's a better club coach than a national team coach. I mean, there's been people who are better as national team coaches than club coaches, but I've never seen somebody be a better club coach than a national team coach. In both, well, I guess Tata was the same. Or Tata just got old. I mean, normally, when things are going downhill, you're probably going to hit rock bottom before you go up. That's just life. So, yeah, I would get ready. I just hope by 2026 you're on the upswing. And don't expect anything out of the 2026 World Cup either if you're there. Saved by Jamali Waite. I think it would, yeah. What does Mexico become? I know they're getting worse, but losing to Jamaica, oh my God, it's got to be the worst thing ever seen. I can't believe they're about to get, well, they're not about to, but going into halftime, sitting on the precipice of Aztecaso against Jamaica, and your new managers, your savior, second match, to get knocked out of the Nations League and not go to the Nations League final is a freaking travesty. Like, this should be a layup. This should be a layup for Mexico. Tata didn't even lose to Jamaica. And Hall Grimson's a good manager. Don't get me wrong. He got Iceland to the World Cup. This should be a layup. Mexico should be in the Nations League finals, semifinals at the very least. Anything other than that is a failure, even though they're going to the Gold Cup automatically and not having to play prelims because they finished second or will finish second if this holds. This is a failure. This is a failure. What else is it? Imagine what the press will say. Fuera Coca? Like, no, legitimately tomorrow the papers are going to come out and it's going to be Fuera Coca on the front page. 2 games in. Fracaso, este caso, fuera Coca. Like, it's going to be one of those 3 things. I want to see somebody send me a freaking picture of a front page of a Mexican paper tomorrow. Sports page, because you damn well know it's either going to be fracaso, este caso, or fuera Coca, or all 3 if they lose. Hit the post. I don't know if he knows what he's doing. The majority of L3 fans wanted Almada. The FMF picked Coca. I agree. I think Almada is the better coach, even though he lost to Motagua. Then again, though, the man just lost to Motagua in the Champions League. You weren't. I mean, come on. And yeah, he could still win another. He could win a bicampeonato. He could do that. But right now, Almada doesn't look much better. Yes, Pachuca's been playing well, but he's kind of in the same place Coca is right now, except they had Champions League, and they absolutely embarrassed themselves. I mean, so we're basically apples to apples? Like, Coca got popular because he had a bicampeonato with Atlas. He had a horrible half season, left, went to Tigres, basically stabbed Tigres in the back, and here we are. Almada could win a bicampeonato this season with Pachuca. Got to the final against Atlas, where Atlas finished that bicampeonato. 3 straight finals, possibly, but loses in the round of 16 to Pachuca. Do I think better? Yes. Barely, but yes. But you look at the full spectrum. I mean, who's to say Almada wouldn't have done the same thing as Coca's doing right now? Or who's to say the FMF is basically forcing Coca to pick all the players that he doesn't want to pick, as Blitzo said. So, what exactly 44th minute 2-1? I agree. Mexico's playing with no heart. I agree. Who was that who kept saying El Triste Fanatico? Zach. Zach said it. They only wanted Almada because he trusts the youth and he plays more attractive. Fair enough. I agree with that. Give him that. Jamaica playing forward. Here's a chance. Could they make it 3? They push him wide. Daniel Johnson, 44th minute. Chris Armas, please save Mexico. You don't want that. You don't want that. Now, if I wanted Mexico to fall apart, yeah, no, I'd love to see it. But I'm not even that mean. '45th minute. Will we have any stoppage time? Oh, horrible tackle. Cross, cleared. Over the top. Cleared away. That'll be, oh, falls to Jamaica. Now, definitely. 45th minute. Let's see how much stoppage time. 10 seconds for stoppage time. Defended away. Oh, beautiful tackle. Beautiful tackle just to keep that from being a goal. 45th minute. Clear, clear, clear. Penalty! Penalty for Mexico! Penal, penal, penalty para Mexico! If he did, as long as it's not Mississippi State, yes. Yes. But I don't think that's a penalty. I think he was going for the ball, and he ran into him. That's BS. I think that's BS. Lozano to take the penalty to tie it up at halftime. No head up penal. No head up penal. No, I don't think it was a pen. And there's no VAR, so it's going to stand. Ball don't lie. Let's see. Lozano, Chucky Lozano is going to take this one against Jamali White. Will it happen? Will it be a save? Will Lozano miss? Will ball lie? Or does ball not lie? Ball lies. Goal. Goal for Chucky Lozano. 2-2. Ball lies. Ball lies. What a miss. No. That's a penalty. He stepped on his... Oh, it is. Okay. I guess ball don't lie then. It was a penalty. It's 2-2. Now that you talk about it. So one more minute before halftime. Exciting first half. I agree. Chucky Lozano, 45 plus 1, but they say 45 plus 2, so. 2-2. Can Jamaica find another in the second half? They still have another half. They're still drawing. They're in a good position. Or can they have another shocker before the half? Put Shamar wide. That's not the smartest thing to do. That's out for a corner. Corner before the half. Yeah, when I saw the other angle, you're right. How Grimson don't bottle this. I mean, Mexico scores another, I get $10, and Jamaica scores another and holds. I think that was the deal. 48th minute. Cross in. Past the post, that'll go to half probably. That is halftime. 2-2, 2-2. Halftime. It's 2-2. Mexico got the late penalty to keep it tied. And let's see if they go to the locker rooms for 15 minutes. They're going to go to the locker rooms. They're legitimately going to have a full halftime. Why? Unless it looks like there's another cell that's probably going to. But okay, halftime. We'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, where we sit, and I mean, if I was Mexico, I would have done that during the rain delay. Well, I mean, they did defeat Saudi Arabia. They just didn't score enough to go through the group. That was the problem. By 3-0. Oh, there we go. Well, that means we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats once we get back, and go on to the second half. Should be interesting. But sit tight, we'll be back. We're back for the stats of the half. Yeah. No, you didn't say that the first time. You're covering your ass. You didn't say that the first time. You're covering your ass. You said Mexico wins. Said Mexico wins 10. Jamaica wins 20. That's what you said. Point blank. Stop covering your ass. Stats of the half. 7 shots to 3. 4 on target to 2. 1 assist to 0. 2 steals to 6. 3 fouls to 4. 56% possession to 44% possession. 3 corner kicks to 3. 0 offside to 0. 158 correct passes to 108. 37 incorrect passes to 33. 185 passes to 140. 81% pass accuracy to 77. And no cards on either side, red or yellow. 2-2. Dos at the half. Mexico, they definitely haven't played well. I wouldn't say they're the best team. World Cup might be finished, but I'm still living in the past. Agreed. With that being said, Mexico's playing okay. They're not playing good. They're not playing bad. They've gotten 2 goals. Really defensive mistakes that led to those goals. Heavy defensive mistakes. 2 defenders basically being slid by Pineda. Of course, Lozano had the penalty after Ravel fouled. Hard foul. Goal. 2 goals against. Shouldn't really have happened. And Jamaica had a great goal, then the own goal. Yeah, I'd say Jamaica. Neither team has really played great. I'd say both teams have had their moments. Mexico's capitalized off Jamaican mistakes, but Jamaica has forced a mistake of their own and had a beautiful goal to make it 2-2. I'd say this game definitely hasn't been the most quality, but it's been the most dramatic. That's what I could say. Mexico's slightly better, I guess, because they're at home. I can't really judge who's the better team. But yeah, you did call it. Chucky did score. Sophia Smith is probably going to be the MVP at NWSL again. That's Hercules' pick. I agree. I would agree with that. Studying to get certified in American Sign Language. Nice. Nice. Good luck. Good thing to do. That's a good thing to do. Almost missed it. Well, you missed a crazy first half. Second half, well, don't exactly know. But that first half and a rain delay, but it was crazy. 2 goals by Jamaica. A beautiful goal by Bobby Reed. Own goal against Mexico after Orbelin Pineda scored a nice run, off of a nice run, sliding past 2 defenders. Rain delay was 2-1 lead for Jamaica. Chucky Lozano scores a penalty at halftime in the half to tie the game back up. We're waiting for the second half to start. Another 45 minutes. Almost forgot you were live today. I mean, I didn't put it up till later. I'll admit that. I didn't put this up till later with the other 2 that on Monday and Tuesday, so it's kind of half my fault. I'm not going to lie. Did the lights just go out or they mean to do that? What the hell? Go 4-4-2. Take off Romo and put Lainez and Lozano as the second striker. Put Santi Jimenez and Lozano at right mid. Sammy and Kevin. Nope, no, this does seem like a planned performance or whatever. Huh, interesting. Because the lights... Oh my God, where's Bray Wyatt? Catching flies in his mouth, tasted freedom. What it does, they're calling back. I'm sorry. When lights go out, that's what I think of. Follow the buzzards. I had to. Need a 4-2-3-1. Lol. Shouldn't have traded Kyrie and Durant. Don't trade players that basically took you by the balls and made you fire your head coach, and then you end up trading them anyway. I mean, that just seems smart, but what do I know? Romo shouldn't start. He dropped his level completely. Will Cody beat Roman? Probably. I mean, that's probably the plan. That's the plan. I don't like it. Again, Sammy should have got a world title shot on night 1, and then Cody should have got night 2. But no, they're going to put both belts on Cody, most likely. But whatever. Romo will never be Gordado. Yeah, I agree with that. Herrera, he shouldn't be playing on the national team now. Like, Hector Herrera should retire from international duty. Yeah, he played well with Houston the past 2 games, but he shouldn't be playing on the national team now. That was his last cycle. 2022 was his last cycle. That's what it should be. I don't know if they would call him up or not, but personally, I don't think Herrera should be called up again. Except for maybe a goodbye match, like thanks for your service, testimonial type situation. But that's just my thought. Second half's about to start. 9:30 finish probably. Yeah. Thanks to the rain delay. Hector Herrera carries Houston Dynamo. I mean, you're not wrong. I just didn't realize that frickin' Benny Ball had to run through Hector Herrera to be good. Or a player like him. 45 more minutes. At this point, you need Hector Herrera in Mexico. That's probably a bad thing. Tate Schmidt and Herrera. Yeah, I mean, that is a good midfield. I'm not going to lie. That is a pretty good midfield. Who scores the third for Mexico? Give me Romo, says HJU. You just want to see people lose their minds. That's all. You want to see people lose their minds. Second half about to kick off. Jamaica will kick off the second half. And we'll be underway. Substitution for Jamaica. That will be Javane Brown for Dexter Nambixa. Classify Hector Herrera at the same level as Kevin De Bruyne. What the hell are you smoking? Can't wait to tell HJU to put his MF head back down when Romo don't score. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Jamaica to kick off the second half, and here we go. 45 minutes to decide who will be the first semifinalist in CONCACAF Nations League in June in Vegas. Of course, U.S. versus not Honduras. U.S. versus El Salvador confirms the second. Canada, Honduras confirms the third. And then Panama versus Costa Rica confirms the fourth. Each goal Mexico scores is 3 Super Chat, including ones they already scored. Mexico can draw and still have the semifinal spot. Jamaica has to win. Jamaica wins, they're through. Mexico loses, they're second place. Mexico draws, they draw. Mexico through. Mexico wins, they're through. Jamali Way gets the ball. And nobody's ever made a video about this. Like, you know, has anybody ever seen Jaguar Gator 9, like his channel? So nobody's made a wildest World Cup story video about Herrera. I'll admit, I never heard that before. That seems like a wild story. Free kick for Jamaica. Is it me or your Mexico fam saying it's time for revenge? Is it really time for revenge when you... Coca opens the water bottle and pours it out. No revenge, just retribution. 47th minute. Dos a dos. You're playing a dangerous game here. 47th minute. Mattress Firm ad. O'Reilly. There's O'Reilly and Mattress Firm in Mexico. That'll be a throw-in for Mexico, 48th minute. All Mexico has to do is hold or score again. They're through the Nations League finals. Ron was going to finish that sentence until he realized that Mexico is already finished. I mean, they are. '48th minute. Save Jamali Waite. He's playing a good game. I mean, in the stead of Andre Blake, Jamali Waite has played a damn good game, I gotta say. I didn't expect that at all. I mean, Jamaica being tied, I mean, that is. If it was Andre Blake, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Jamali Waite, though, I'd be like, now how? That didn't expect that. Good on him, though. I mean, Jamaica's playing good, too. But 49th minute. Leon Bailey past or behind midfield. I wouldn't do that. But playmaker, I guess. Mexico. Playing the ball forward. Oh, nice. Nice pass forward. I respect that. That was pretty cool. Romo was actually that far forward. HJU might be onto some. Nice, but Shamar, no handball. Nope, free kick. Handball against. I didn't see it, but there's no VAR. So Jamaica might have just got jobbed. I'm more impressed by Jamaica so far. Lozano, oh. Tough defense. Hector Herrera's the Michael Bradley of Mexico. At least Michael Bradley retired from the U.S. national team when he needed to. Not deserved, but needed to. Hector Herrera's still keeping his options open. Now, is that smart? Maybe. Maybe they need him anyway. But Timbers 2 playing in 30 minutes. No. Did you not watch the Granada game? Headed away. How they perform against Caribbean teams isn't the only thing. Yeah, but I don't think the USA with their current roster would be drawing Jamaica 2-2 at home. Arm. Imagine if Mexico loses today. The world would explode. Goal kick. It hit arm, but he was right there. Like, you can't really say that's a handball. No, it didn't even hit him. It didn't even hit him. No, that's a goal kick. Mexico will get lucky if they hold on. Are you reverse jinxing them? 52nd minute. I mean, hey, if it works. Cross in. Don't agree. Herrera's performed very well in Portugal, played Atletico Madrid, a team Bradley would never make the bench in his prime. You do realize that Michael Bradley was playing at IS Roma before he came to Toronto. He played for Villa. He played for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Bradley, he chose to come to MLS too early, but he had a pretty good European CV. Like, people like to forget that, and I don't really like defending Michael Bradley, but he had a European CV. Roma, Villa, Borussia Mönchengladbach. That ain't too shabby. The man played with Francesco Totti. The man played with De Rossi. Michael Bradley. He came to MLS too early. You could say that. But whatever happens in CONCACAF is CONCACAF. Good move for San Diego. Getting a big name to play for them. Good move. Vamos, Mexico, si puede. Saludos, Juan. Saludos. 53rd minute, 2-2. Mexico. Shot. Past the post. Jamali Wade goes for the save, but if y'all stop saying Mexico is finished, Viva Mexico, I mean, why would you stop saying something that's true? Goal kick, 54th minute. Oh. Mexico playing forward. Past the post. Corner. Corner for Mexico. Paramount Plus. Cross. High cross. That'll be another corner. Those Jamaica socks, not it. You know, I have to agree. Too much. I get what they were trying to do, but too much striping. Like, it's kind of a cluster. I agree. Like, the jersey and pants, great. The socks, straight yellow or like half yellow, half green would be great. Or maybe like one yellow, like yellow, green separated by a black stripe. That would be better. But yeah, those socks. Yeah. Too much color. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, less striping. Like yellow, green with a black stripe. Or black, green with a yellow stripe. Kind of like how the flag really is. Hold on. Yeah. So like green, black stripe, yellow, or something like that. Or green, black with a yellow stripe. Like top green, bottom black, yellow stripe. Leafs win 3-2. Thank God. Over the Preds. Oh, that should have been a lot better, but all right. Over the bar slightly, but a corner for Jamaica. 56th minute. They have to score. They haven't really had a hard time scoring in this game, though. Referee doesn't like Shamar bodying Romo. I mean, true, but cross in. Save! What a save by Ochoa. Big save from Ochoa. That's what he needed to do. I mean, he had to make up for that own goal, but passes back to Jamali Waite. Long ball over the top. Can the second ball be won by Jamaica? Yes, it is. Cleared. Great save by Ochoa. Oh. Passes it back. Mexico on the attack. Cross in. Blocked away. Did Ochoa destroy Lewandowski? I mean, you could say he did. I mean, Lewandowski hasn't had that good of a season. And it's been even worse since he had that penalty saved. So, yeah, sure. I'll get behind that. Barcelona's, well, no, they're going to somehow win La Liga, but other than that, they're in crisis. What about Copa del Rey? Who cares about Copa del Rey? I legitimately can't believe that frickin' Barcelona is going to win La Liga with all the problems they're having. Throw in for Jamaica. La Liga is a farmers' league. Financial problems and you could still win the league. Jesus. Oh, and yeah, paying off referees. 59th minute. Well, U.S. Open Cup is better than Copa del Rey. Unlike Juventus, got docked points for financial problems. Well, yeah. Barca is good this year. They do got money problems, though. Fair. Shot saved by Jamali Wade. Not sure how they afforded Lewandowski. It's called levers. Selling half their freaking TV, selling their TV rights, the naming to their stadium. Coca, please sub in the next Iron Robin line is. That's a disrespect to Iron Robin to say that Linez is good. He is not Iron Robin. 60th minute. Two 2-2. Yep. I don't know why AccuWeather's radar had one cell, because it looks like it was more than that. Or these are discrete storms that are just popping up and then moving over, which I guess that could be the case, but it didn't look like that. So I was looking at the radar when the rain delay happened. I guess these could be discrete storms that are just popping up and moving through. How warm is it? How warm is it down there? If anybody knows if they're in Mexico City or not, how warm is it? USMNT, Jamaica wouldn't even have had a chance because it was unseasonably warm or summer warm. Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe the capping in the atmosphere got broken, and then you have these Raul's about to come on and Linez. You're getting what you want. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's my guess then. Iron Robin is coming in. Stop calling Linez Iron Robin. Macacazzo. Shamar couldn't get to the ball. I was like, did they just freaking let him run onto that? I'm like, throw in for Jamaica. Substitution before the throw in. Warriors 55-53, Timberwolves, Vamos Curry. Orbelin Pineda for Linez. Henry Martinoff for Raul Jimenez. Not Santi Jimenez, Raul Jimenez. I think that's the wrong Jimenez. 62nd minute, Jamaican throw in. '63rd minute. Raul hasn't been the same since his injury. It's sad. I agree. It is sad. That is going to be a corner. Raul Jimenez. That's even more disrespectful, calling Raul Jimenez Karim Benzema. Corner for Jamaica, 63rd minute. They got to find a goal somewhere. Cross in. Swung in, headed away. That's going to go out for a Mexican throw. 64th minute. Jamaica's got to find a way to get a goal against the run of play and not allow another. And at some point, it's going to fall apart. Yeah, I saw Macwell's video on the Berhalter-Reyna situation. He was on point. Good video. All his opinions were correct. I thought that video was a good video, and he was on point. Simple as. '64th minute. '65th minute. What are you saying? 65th minute. 25 more minutes to go. That's out for a goal kick. Jamaica still has a chance to. You stopped watching Macwell after he said Saudi Arabia was going to beat Mexico. Oh, Kamar Lawrence is coming on. Huh. Haven't seen him since he left Toronto. So, Ravel's off. Or no, Ravel is still on. Or that was the wrong way to put the numbers. Ravel is off. Raul Jimenez is such a world-class player. He used to be. Then the injury happened. Playing forward. 66th minute. I know Kamar's with Minnesota. Jamal Lowe for Kamar Lawrence, the sub, and Jonathan for Ravel Morrison. I'm just saying I haven't seen Kamar Lawrence play since he left Toronto. I don't even think he played in that Minnesota playoff game. I haven't watched many Minnesota games over the past year plus. If Mexico loses, I'll riot. I mean, I don't blame you. Cross in. But it doesn't really seem like he even played much for Minnesota in general. Of course, he didn't get called up in June last year, I don't think, for Jamaica. They played somebody else. 67th minute. Foul. That'll be a free kick for Mexico. $68. $22 minutes plus stoppage time. Mexico looking for another, but they'll be fine without it. Jamaica has to find a goal if they want to go through the Nations League finals. They are in the Gold Cup automatically, though, no matter what. Both teams are. That's a long pass that goes too far to Ochoa. Wasn't really given any opportunity to be ran onto either. Nice tackle. Still, Jonathan. Still, Jamaica. Leon Bailey lets it go too early. Rolls to Ochoa. 69th minute. Will Italy qualify for the Euros? I mean, they should. They have North Macedonia, Malta, and Ukraine in their group. They just beat Malta, even if they don't beat England. Shot past the post by Raul. Italy should win against those three other teams at home, and at least should beat 2 out of 3 on the road. That should be enough to get second place. Second place automatically qualifies to the Euros. They should. Well, he did. 70th minute. I could probably even make that shot. Cross in, header. That'll go out for a Mexican throw. 70th minute. Time's running out for Jamaica. Mexico is just, they could waste time and they'll be fine. Raul Jimenez sort of manhandling Jonathan there. That's going to be a free kick for Jamaica. I want to see Jamaica find that third goal. I want to see them find it. Like, that would be wild. Throw in. '71st minute. Nice. Defense by Jamaica is doing pretty good. The Jamaican defense. The Jamaican defense is playing a very good game. Nice tackle. Oh, is that a free kick? Nope, not a free kick. Clean tackle. I was a little bit worried it was going to be called the other way. 72nd minute. Shot out for a corner. I am definitely more impressed by Jamaica so far in this game. Even if they don't win, I'm more impressed. Jamaica can make a big run here. Leon Bailey. And that's a bad pass. Doesn't get it to Shamar's feet. And if he did, that would have been number 3. I thought he had it. I thought he had it. You can't screw that up. If you're Jamaica, you can't screw a moment like that up. And they did. Leon Bailey, if he put that pass a little bit further into the path of Shamar, that would have been a goal. Very likely. I can tell the video is going to be an ugly rant for Mexico. Yeah, even if they win, maybe I'll pull back a bit. But if they draw, it's going to be a rant. And if they lose, it's going to be half laughing at them, half ugly rant. Because technically if they draw, they still get to the Nations League final. They did what they had to do. Is it great? No. Free kick for Jamaica, but they got to where they were supposed to, bare minimum, if they draw. Did they do it in a good way? No. They did not do it in a stylish way. They didn't win games that they should have won. Bring in Santi. He's just standing there ready to pounce. '74th minute. 16 minutes to go. Brought down. Doesn't fall to Jamaica, but they tried. Throw in for Jamaica, yes. 2-2, 75th minute. That's going to go out for a Mexican throw. 75th minute. Half and half. Oh, nice run to keep that in possession for Mexico. And still is. Shot off the crossbar. and bounces to Jamaica. Wow. Wow. Headed away. Back to the center backs. I was like, that was a banger of a shot, but off the crossbar. 76th minute. 10 days they released the Mario movie and 12 days until opening Friday for it. All right. 76th minute. Clearance. Yes, and it's going to fall all the way back and stays in. Throw in for Jamaica. Throw in for Jamaica. Think that was not a smart play, but okay. There we go. Throw in. Falls to Ochoa, be a goal kick. 77th minute. Getting closer and closer to the last 10 minutes plus stoppage time. It's like CONCACAF's changed a little bit. Like literally, it's just like watching CONCACAF right now feels like a wild card. I believe it. But I think this change was in progress since the last Nations League final. And it's just becoming more and more obvious. Past the post, goal kick for Jamali Wake. Like, this has been happening since Denver. Like, no joke. Julian Araujo. That's the sub. Julian Araujo. That's not going to help anything. 78th minute. Will El Salvador and Guatemala qualify for 26? El Salvador, yes. Guatemala, I think they have a shot, but I'm not going to put my chest out and say they will. I forgot you went live. Again, my fault. I put this up a bit later with the other two for the next 2 days. Yellow card, free kick for Jamaica. My fault. I put it out a bit later, so fake striker got a yellow. Raul Jimenez, yellow card, free kick for Jamaica with 12 to go. Can Jamaica find a goal? Yeah, that was a little bit dangerous. Not red card dangerous, but Jimenez gets a yellow. There's Jorge Sanchez for Julian Araujo is the sub. '79th minute. Santi better than Pepe. That's, well, no, you're right. I will give you that one. For now, yes, you are correct. Chicken Mac Bowl sounds better. '80th minute. Damian Lowe is down. Rio says, I think Jamaica can win this. I do too. They have 10 minutes, and Damian Lowe will be stretchered off. They're going to have to make a sub. Yeah, they took off Javane Brown at the half. They can make a sub. Little Caesars is good if it's pepperoni. If you do anything more. Yeah, Javane Brown went off at the half, so they can make a sub. But it's their only sub left. But it's their fifth, so, well, no, fourth. So let's see if they make a second. That really sucks for Philadelphia's center back depth. Yep. And they're not really in a good position yet anyway. Free kick here. They're going to make a second sub anyway, yes. Free kick taken, and they'll take the sub. They'll play with 10 men until they can make the sub. Santi's better right now. Right now, he's better. Pepe can get back on the trajectory where he's better, but right now, Santi Jimenez is better. Mexico, Araujo. Jamaica can clear. 82nd. Eight minutes plus stoppage time. Can Jamaica find a goal? They have to find a goal to go to the Nations League finals and embarrass Mexico. I mean, drawing is embarrassing, but a loss is even more. At least there's a silver lining if they go to the Nations League finals, if they draw. St. Louis City 2 losing penalties in their first game of the MLS Next Pro season. They still got a point. What can you do? Sub's going to be made. Mariapa's coming on for Damian Lowe. That's the sub, Adrian Mariappa. And Corey Burke for Daniel Johnson. Mexico were clueless up front. Yep. Ready for the CCL quarterfinals next week. They start the week after. Oh, tomorrow technically is next week. So you're saying the week after next. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I was like, technically we still have a week full of March. And then we're into the quarterfinals. But I get what you're saying. Mexico is insane. Insanely bad. There we go. There we go. I was like, what? Free kick. That'll be a free kick to Mexico. I think St. Louis would steamroll Mexico. I think so too. I'd love to see it. Even if Mexico wins, I'll still be pissed as a fan. But at least they ended up doing what they needed to. Even more than getting to the Nations League finals. They won a game they were supposed to win, even if they didn't look like it for 80-plus minutes. But like Suriname, you could easily criticize, but I wouldn't. Being mad about a win, even if it's a win that should have happened. Mexico's insanely bad at not looking finished. Sanchez should be bench, start Araujo and Santi. Santi, I agree, but Jamaica's not as good as 5 years ago either. No, with Hallgrimsson, they're on a good trajectory. That's a foul. Free kick for Jamaica, 85th. 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Get it forward. That's why they put on Corey Burke. They're going for the win. They did put on Corey Burke. They're going for the win. If Mexico is finished, and all of CONCACAF is too, you're forgetting U.S. is on a good trajectory and Canada is on a good trajectory and Jamaica might just be as well. CONCACAF's not finished just because Mexico is. I mean, I'm not too surprised. They had the hardest group in the tournament. 2 of the people in their group went to the semifinals. And the third place game was 2 teams that Canada faced in their group. Yeah, no, I think I'm not too mad that that went down the way it did. That's not a foul against. Don't call it. Okay, good. Playing forward. Tackle away. Still with Jamaica, though. Nice. Second ball won by Mexico. Shot over the bar. Goal kick, 86th. Canada forgot how to play against Croatia. I agree with that. That's pretty much what ruined them. They played well against Belgium. They should have won, at least drawn. But they should have won. They played well against Morocco. It was that damn Croatia game that made them look bad. If that was a 2-1 Croatia win, it doesn't look as bad on paper. But that 4-1 Croatia win made it look horrible with the 3 losses. Yeah, Canada got the first World Cup goal. They had an own goal against Morocco. They scored 2 goals. That's better than what they did in 86. Problem is they had a 4-1 loss to Croatia. In that game, they scored their first World Cup goal. Of course, things look bad if you put that in context. Here's a shot. Corey Burke, shot, save! What a save by Ochoa. Shamar blocked away. Leon Bailey. Cross in. Header. Headed away. Free kick to Mexico, 87th minute. Ochoa's down. And Ochoa is down, 87th minute. Jamaica might have just had their big chance. Good shot by Corey Burke. He just couldn't get it past the foot of Ochoa. But if he did, the world would have been shocked. Ochoa takes a goal kick, 88th minute. That could have been Jamaica's last opportunity. We will have stoppage time. It just depends on how long. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. I'd say about 5. No. I know it feels like it was, but no, he was not. He hasn't been around that long. 88th minute. 2-2. Cross in past the post. That'll roll out for a throw in for Jamaica. 89th minute. Raul Jimenez puts it past or rolls it out. Too long of a cross. Throw in. They cryogenically freeze Ochoa after every World Cup. Then why the hell is he here? Makes sense why he didn't make that own goal save then. 89th minute goal kick. Mexico sure loves missing targets. So does Raul Jimenez. 89th minute. Raul Jimenez. Only I know Jesus Jimenez. Well, and Santi, but different spelling. With that being said, Jesus is clear of Raul. Clear. Free kick for Mexico going into the 90th. Are you going to live stream El Clásico Tapatio? No. Don't seem like it. Doesn't seem like I will. If it's in April, I'll look into it. Depending on when it happens. They just thaw him out before the tournament. So they did it again. 90th minute, goal kick. We're into stoppage time. 2-2. Jesus Jimenez better than Raul. Exactly. 5 minutes. I called it. 5 minutes of stoppage time. We go to 95. Mexico has to hold for 5 minutes. Jamaica has to look for a winner. It's tight. How we doing, Mile High? Welcome back. Says Go Rapids. Chicharito's still the best Mexican striker. I agree. 5 minutes for Jamaica to find that winner to shock the world. They've had a great performance. They've looked better all game pretty much. Or not all game, but they've wowed me more. They have more heart. Oh, Shamar making a good run. And that was a bad choice of a pass, playing it back. He had the run forward. Headed away. Yeah, that was a bad choice of pass. Didn't end well. April 1st, El Clásico Tapatio. No, TFC plays. So, no. What was the best score prediction ever on your channel? I have absolutely... No, I think 2-2. When I said Toronto would draw Philly late in the 2021 season, that was it. When they did draw at home somehow and then made Cincy clinch the wooden spoon, I was on the money. I'm like, I feel like Toronto's going to draw 2-2. They did. That's the best one. 2021, Philly versus Toronto. Toronto versus Philly at home. Called it 2-2. It was 2-2. This will probably be the first win in Azteca for Jamaica. Not the 7-1. No, that was you. That was you, not me. I was just playing along with it. Ochoa was Mexico's goalie when Pierre Trudeau was prime minister. 92nd minute. 3 more to go. Cross in. Shot past the post. Goal kick. I mean, Jamaica has to score another goal in 3 minutes to have this win. I mean, it feels like a win. Not really. Great performance. It doesn't even feel like a win because feeling like a win would mean they drew and went to Nations League finals anyway. That's what Mexico could do, not Jamaica. Goal kick. Header brought down. They need a banger. Corey Burke. Shot past the post. It's a corner. Corner, yes. 93rd minute. 93rd minute corner. I'd bring up the goalkeeper too. Inch to the left, it's a goal. If you had an open space to take the shot, it's a goal. 93rd minute. 2 minutes to go. They have a corner. Jamaica has a chance to shock Mexico. It's still not over yet. Back to Jamali Waite. That's, I guess, why they didn't bring up the keeper. Plays the ball forward. With a minute to go, gets up to Ochoa. Or minute and a half. Mexico might survive. They might just survive. Not good enough. Even so. Well, for Nations League finals, yes, it's good enough to win the group. But for performance-wise, no. Not good enough. A minute to go. Mexico trying to be careful with their forward passes. That's out for a Jamaican throw. A minute to go. 1 minute. Can they put out their best attack? Oh. Leon Bailey. Still Leon. It's still Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey with some open space. Cross into the box. Not close enough. Kamar Lawrence. 40 seconds. That probably did it. That's out for a Mexican throw, and yeah, that's probably done it. USA would beat Mexico easy if that happens. Or USA would beat Mexico. What did I say? USA would beat Mexico. I think I split it. Foul, free kick. They may have one more shot. Terrible performance. Yes. I want Jamaica to score a goal. I want them to score the goal. I need to see it. Free kick. Last chance saloon. They're going to let them take the free kick. Last chance saloon. USA beats Mexico. Are they going to bring up Jamali Wait? You kind of have to. 95th minute. Last chance saloon. Jamaica, can they shock the world? They've had a great performance in their match. Jamaica to win the group. It has to happen here. Free kick. Taken. Cross into the box. Punched away. It's a corner. Will they give it? I think they will. Nope, full time. Mexico survives. They win 2-2. They survive. They will be going to the Nations League finals. 2-2. Jamaica gave them a challenge. It is what it is. Full time 2-2. Jamaica fought to the end, but that penalty for Lozano decides it. They scored. They tied it up. Jamaica loses. Well, in effect, loses. They're second place in the group. They will be going to the Gold Cup automatically, but Mexico will win the group with 8 points and go to the Nations League final with a very disappointing draw, but at least they didn't get Aztecas'd. At least for Coca's sake, they didn't. But 2-2, Mexico avanzar a la final de la Nations League de la CONCACAF. Jamaica should have won. He's not wrong. Jamaica deserved it more. They wanted it more, and sadly, they didn't get it. But with that being said, that's the match. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Once subscribe, send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in plays. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you within the hour for the review of this match. And I'll let Mexico have it because they shouldn't even have drawn. Not good enough. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.